Hi, this is Dino from FFTV The High Press, and after Isak's 13-point Fantasy Premier League haul in game week 1, I'm going to pick out where his strengths, weaknesses and teammate integration is. I will add some focus on how he and his teammates can improve his game, and also stick around to the end as I will show you how he stacks up against Haaland using key metrics for the centre forward position. Isak likes to play on the last man and doesn't wander far from his centre forward position. In this clip, he isn't quite on his last man and his pace isn't lightning like someone such as Haaland, so therefore he gets bullied easily out of this challenge. He does tend to drop deeper than the defensive line, and as he is fairly wiry, he can be muscled out of challenges. Not all the time, but he can. In this role, he does act like a ground-based target man, giving himself plenty of space and laying the ball off to a running midfielder. Although he scored 2 goals at the weekend, his rest of his game was a little bit sketchy. Here we see a ball out of defence. As with a lot of his touches in this game, his touch can be a little heavy, as you can see here. In this clip again, he isn't quite on the defensive line and decides to take up that target man role. On this free kick, he is on the last man in the central area to start the move. His man never really picks him up due to him thinking he was offside. The ball is played across, and what a finish. He does tend to press from the front, but never really does it with any conviction, which you can see here in this clip. Another attack here, and he's looking at running between the 2 defenders to receive the long pass. And in the intro, I mentioned teammate integrations, and this is a pure example of that. The ball that is played to him is not a good one, and he starts the wrong side of the defender. He has 2 men in support should he get the ball, which surprisingly he does with a nudge on the defender. He turns quickly and still has 3 teammates running into support. I've seen during this game that he doesn't look up too much, like someone like De Bruyne would, and this leads to poor decision making at times. This is the point where he makes the bad decision and the attack ends. In this clip, he's on the last man again and pointing to where he wants the ball. Again, the pass is bad and leaves him with far too much to do. In this clip, he again asks for the ball and even points to where he wants it again. He doesn't get that and the opportunity is lost. He carries on and stays with the play on the backside of the box, and another ball appears through the defence, albeit tight, but he is again asking for the ball. He gets it, but not quite where he wanted it. And then the options for him in terms of who to pass to are poor and really limited, with every player either marked or not accessible. He has to take it on his own, and with no true direction, he loses out. I already mentioned his first touch, and here's another example of where he picks the ball up from a loose header and knocks what should be a simple ball away. Again, on awareness, the next clip is similar. His awareness definitely needs work as he picks the ball up and puts out a simple ball or a simple pass out into play. Again, he loses the ball easily and the attack breaks down in this one. And this clip shows him picking up the ball from a mistake with 2 runners with him. The right forward didn't really help him here, as his run should have been more to take the defender away, to leave room for Isak to run into. But that player then made the middle run and put himself between 2 defenders. This is an example of how good he could be with a little more pace. A simple ball on the ground here would leave a simple tap in, but the ball is not good enough and an easy tap in for a hat-trick would have happened. More to come, but if you're enjoying this video, please like and subscribe. It helps me a lot. Thank you. Back to the analysis. This direct pass sees Isak knock the ball off a player very easily. With only 1 attacker with him, a simple pass would have left his teammate one-on-one with the goalkeeper. Instead, the instinct of the striker is to shoot, which I can understand, even though he could have squared it for an open goal at that point. This clip shows another opportunity for his teammate to play him through with a yard on his defender already, but the attacker leaves the pass too far late and the move looks as though it's over. But amazingly, the defender slips and Isak is through for a wonderful finish. In the last clip, we see another potential through ball to Isak and then a second chance, but the ball is played quite close to him, causing a poor first touch, and then he has to steady himself for the shot and snatches at it. So, as promised, let's take a look at his overall stats for the Premier League games last season against Haaland. Now, I know it's unfair to measure him against one of the world's best strikers, but these actions are actually not too far away and in a similar shape to Haaland. So at the top, we've got successful actions, with the thick white border being 100%. We've got shots on target, touches in the penalty area, and successful dribbles down the right, and then passes to the final third and aerial duels won on the left. My overall observation of this matchwinning performance is that if you give him the service in the box, he'll score. His first touch definitely needs work, as does his awareness. But to be fair, the rest of the Newcastle team could help him a lot more here by giving him the right ball at the right time, certainly when he's pointing it exactly where he wants it. Do you agree? Please give me your thoughts below in the comments. I mentioned the Fantasy Premier League earlier, and the FFT family have a league run by Ez from FFTV Premier League. So head on over there and get yourself in our league. It's quite competitive. The league code is down below and the link is in the description. I'll see you soon.